Good?
Yep. What's up, guys?
What's happening? Time for another review. We are doing a blended whiskey, Scotch whiskey, Johnnie Walker Platinum 18-year-old. Comes in a pretty nice bottle. And we've tried everything in the Johnnie Walker line, almost everything. So there's some crazy ones we haven't tried. This one comes in where we live. The cheapest we can find it for is $65. Some grocery stores sell it for like $100, but in general, anywhere from $65 to $80 is what you could find this for. So they're trying to kind of get the under $100 price point, where the blue label ends up going more towards the $150 price point. So got an age statement on it, which is nice. 18 years old. We've been letting this breathe for here a little bit, and we'll attack the nose.
Yeah. Nice golden color. Nice and balanced.
I think the most unique part about this particular one is you kind of get all of Scotland and nothing in an extreme way. Everything in very light touches. So get that like light fruitiness. You get a little bit of that coastal touch of peat. Getting mandarin and vanilla.
I'm gonna say if I had a buddy that was a little hesitant about getting into Scotch, this is a perfect entry level that no matter what direction you're gonna go, coastal, sherry, really woody, oaky. Like Narby said, this has everything in it, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, entry level in terms of something a little bit more expensive.
Right, but
not like a Glenfiddich 12 entry
someone
level.
who doesn't really know Scotch yet and maybe hears, it's like a woody, like old man's drink my grandpa drinks, This would totally open him up to it.
Yeah, tons of citrus, lots of citrus fruit really stand out, and the touch of woodiness and the touch of smoky peatiness kind of adds that layer of complexity, which takes it up another level.
It's got, because I know it's Diageo. They commonly use Lagavulin, Colilla, even Port Ellen, and I totally I'm getting like crazy garden, beach bonfire, campfire of Lagavulin, but then super sweet, lighty, fruity coastal elements of Colilla. You can literally differentiate the two as well. It's insane.
Not a ton of dessert flavors. It's more a little bit of touch of that sea breeze with some good fresh fruits.
Yeah, like I'd say
not tons of dried fruits or like heavy chocolate.
Like I'd say the black label, the 12, I get a lot more sherry elements out of. A lot more dessert, dried fruits, chocolate. It's definitely more on the peaty, coastal, lighter fruity side.
In terms of quality, though, this is on a whole nother level.
But yeah, crazy quality, super complex, super rich, deep quality flavors.
I can already say, since I've had this few times, this is definitely my favorite. If we're gonna go from let's say red label all the way to blue label, this one's my favorite. So I definitely like this over the regular blue label.
We never reviewed blue label yet, huh?
I don't think we've reviewed blue label.
We gotta do that.
Yeah, we will. But really good. I'm gonna go on the palate.
Oh, if you're into wood or peat in any way, you're gonna love this whiskey.
I don't want that to scare you guys though, because he's saying wood and peat. That usually sounds like a very, very intense whiskey, right? Because not everyone loves peat. The peat is not like you're drinking a Lager 16 or a Lefroy 10. It's not peat like that. It's obviously all blended in to be very smooth and easygoing for the majority. But there definitely is some peat there. You can definitely tell it's got a touch of that Colilla-ness, like you were saying.
I'm not saying the intensity of the peat. I'm saying the delicious quality and nature, the flavor of the peat and the oak is It's remarkable.
Really well played with fresh citrus fruits, vanilla, honey, touch of oak, touch of peat, all kind of blended together. You're getting all the kind of Scotland going all around.
Oh yeah.
It's a delicate whiskey at the same time. It's an 18-year-old whiskey. So a lot of that harshness has been kind of aged out over the 18-year process. And overall, just a really good blend. It's not something I'm rushing to like necessarily have a bunch of bottles of, but I don't mind having this, and it's definitely something I'm gonna bring out when I have people over. If Mac and I are hanging out, it's not something where it's like, oh my god, I need to bring this out.
Yeah.
But for the money, if you want to spend less than $100 on something that's quality, easy drinking, yet complex enough to be a good whiskey, I'd say this is a great choice since it's widely available as well.
Yeah, as I keep going back to it, the first thing, the coastal elements, the maritime, the sea breeze, the peat, is now kind of dissipating, and now it's going. And then the middle part was kind of all those fruits, all the lemon, citrus, and lighter apple, pear, peach, that Narby mentioned. But now I'm getting into some crazy like dessert elements now. Like he did mention vanilla, but I'm getting really sweet caramel, like the little caramel candy sweets, and a little bit of chocolate, and even like gingerbread and cobbler crumble. It's really, really nice.
I definitely get a little ginger spice and a little honey. I'm not getting as much of chocolate and caramel as you are. You can see where you're coming from, but really nice.
And it's more in the palate than the nose.
And I really like that the finish has, so I'd say it's like kind of a medium finish, which leaves with a little oak spice, which I always really, really like. Not obviously if it's a very dry overly where it takes over, but I do like that. And that dissipates and leaves you with some of that fruit and a touch of that peat. Really nice. Really, really nice whiskey. I give this a nice score. I'd give it an 87 out of 100.
I give it 86 out of 100.
Yeah, very nice.
Really
All right, you guys. We will see you guys for more reviews real soon. Cheers.
Cheers.